Uses a goal-oriented sales process. Now, they should start by asking you about your goals, the timing and urgency around those goals. Now, have you worked with anybody with the same challenges similar to mine? Now, you want to work with a company that has done this before, that has worked with a company that's relative to yours. Usually, if they have, they'll be able to repeat the success for you. So, ask these questions early on. What kind of guarantees do you offer? What is the time frame for achieving those goals? Now, if you're doing a pay-per-click campaign, you know everybody knows you can do it in 45 minutes, but it's how you do it. It's what you do. It's the proper landing page for that keyword that you used. You have to take that data, you bring it to organic campaign, and then the testing starts. Maintains a website optimized for inbound. Now, does this partner agency do any of the services they're offering you for themselves? That's a good question. Do they blog? Are they active on social media? Now, they're suggesting that you should do it. Why wouldn't they be able to do it for themselves, right? Are they visible locally? If you're looking for a company on a search end, you're looking for an SEO company or you're looking for a website company, when you type that in, do they show up? So if they're suggesting it to you, that means they believe in the system and that it works, and they can often repeat the success for yourself. Now, presents compelling case studies. A firm that asserts its tactics with a high success rate should be able to display them in their case study. They should be proud of what they're doing. Prove that this firm was able to increase their customers' traffic and leads. So you ask them, who have you dealt with? Have you dealt with a company similar to mine in the same area? As long as there's no conflict of interest, it works out. So ask for testimonials and references early on. Now, Mattioni Plumbing, this is a guy in the service industry. This is a good example of a good case study. He works in Pennsylvania. We were able to help him grow with his pay-per-click ads, his organic search optimization, his local search optimization. We created a professional website for him with visible contact and forms, and the information, his blogging and social media was all put into one bundle, and this guy's doing fantastic. So he's one of our case studies. This is how a good case study should look. Now, teaches and trains your staff. Hire an agency that is able and eager to train members of your internal team. Both parties should be able to work hand in hand to understand each other's capabilities. Now, how to blog, how to tweet. A lot of you might already have that, have this information in-house. Now, if you're if you're outsourcing a company to do SEO or to do anything that has to do with content, you don't want to butt heads with your internal team. So make sure that you're able to work hand in hand with the company and you're asking all the right questions. It should work that way. Google Plus is also an advantage. In-house capabilities are with trusted partners. Now, hire an agency that can explain how it does what it does. Is all your work done in-house? Now, if you're hiring an agency that basically outsources a lot of their work, you're relying on somebody else's schedule to get your job done. So if you have timelines, you might not meet those timelines. So make sure you ask them, to whom do you outsource what? I've heard stories and I've seen content from different companies that you read it's alien. So you want to know exactly where your money's going and how long have they worked with them. It's important. Possesses strong management skills. Now, inbound marketing is a serious production, and the agency you hire should want to run the whole show. How often are your account managers in contact with you? Are they a bi-weekly thing? Do they contact you by email, by telephone? How long are they taking to get back to you? This indicates if you're at the bottom of the funnel. If they're not getting back to you and they're not showing you what they're seeing, it might be a problem. So you want to get in touch with your account manager. You want to know how your campaign is doing, and you want to know exactly how they're getting back to you. Places an emphasis on measurement. Now, how much traffic am I getting? You want to know all of this up front. Where is my traffic coming from? Is it coming from social? How much of it is mobile? How much of it is local? How much are web conversions? How much are referrals? What is my conversion rate? Everything should be transparable. You should be able to see everything on one dashboard. without going to look yourself where your campaign is going. Values transparency. Your marketing partner agency should want you to see everything they see. How are my keywords doing in their current positioning? What kind of links are being built to my website? You need to see this. You never know if the links that are being built on the back end of your website are relative to your business. Everybody wants to get you there, but they want to tell you how they do it. So where are my blogs and articles being posted? Are they being posted to relative websites that are talking about my business, or they're just going, anywhere on the internet? So this is important. Now I'm just going to show you a slide that shows transparency. You can see your Google position, your Bing position, your Google places, all on one dashboard. You basically see your good and bad. You see your positions going up, you see they're going down, and you see how long it's taking, you see what keywords are working. When there was a drop, you were able to catch it and put it back to where it was in the middle. So this is all on one dashboard, and that's just for organic. So in a nutshell, what is the right mix of online marketing? Now this is my forte, the beginning. Let's throw it out the window, okay? Why pay-per-click and organic works together. Pay-per-clicks, paid social via Google. How local ads combined with local organic results can boost traffic. Traffic versus leads. Local research behind your geographical location. How content marketing and business blogging, content freshness can improve your organic ranking. Smart device on the internet, smart device activity, on the internet, and how to utilize it to your business's advantages. What are the features of a mobile website? Smart device call tracking. Now, why pay-per-click and organic work together? Why do they work together well? Most people approach SEO and PPC as separate strategy, but they're not. They're basically two sides of the same coins. The most obvious is visibility. By combining both your PPC and your organic keywords together, you'll have two keywords on the first page. Hence, that gives you value. That gives your company value. People trust you. Share keyword data. By basically building a pay-per-click campaign and taking that data and putting it organic or vice versa always works. What works for one will work for the other. Pay-per-click is obviously much easier to do because it takes less time, but by doing it correctly, by testing and testing and testing, you'll have the right formula. This works, I'm telling you it works. Use best performing PPC ad copy to inform your organic content strategy. Now the ad you're using for pay-per-click will work for your organic ad also. So make sure that you take the information, since it's working and you know you're getting good conversion and you're getting good traffic from that pay-per-click keyword, use it for your organic. Don't test the waters. It'll work once, it'll work twice. Combat negative public relations. Occasionally someone will say something negative about your company. Obviously by having 2 positions or 3 positions on the first page, that'll just throw it out the window. Now 70% of the links search users click on organic, not paid. So if you have a pay-per-click ad without any organic visibility, what happens? 70% of the business is going to go to your organic. So make sure that you have a good presence on SEO. It's very important. 75% of users never scroll past the first page of search engines. Now that's obvious. If you have a keyword on page 2 and 3 and 4, you might as well have it on page 100. So make sure you hire an SEO company that knows what they're doing. 20% of monthly Google searches are for local businesses. So 2 out of 10 searches are for business. We all know that. 46% of daily searches are info, product, and services. So half of the time, somebody's looking for a product or service. If you have the proper landing page, if you have the proper infrastructure, your business, has a good chance of getting that online customer. Now, paid social via Google. Now, Google recently announced that the innovation that could be most significant change yet. We all know it's Facebook, but Google Plus often works. Now, I'll give you an example. George creates a Google page for his business, Tasty Burgers. He also creates an AdWords campaign with some ads, social extensions, by linking all of this together. Now, when 32 people like one of his ads, Tasty Burgers will receive 32 new likes. Now, let's just say those 32 people have 100 friends each. It just went viral. 3,200 people have the chance of seeing that like. Now, we can go further and say, what if those 3,200 people have 100 friends each? So social media is the way to go. If you have your business there, there's a good chance that somebody will see it, somebody will like it, and pass it on to their friend. So this is how you should use it for your business. Now, nearly two-thirds of U.S. internet users regularly use social network. That's at stake. If your business isn't there, there's a good chance you'll lose. Okay? Companies are spending their marketing budgets to be on social media, to have everything have their social media, have their paid ads, have everything all under one roof. Regardless of age, we're all social networking. Everybody's using social media, obviously. The world is becoming more social. 4.6%, it's the highest growth, and that's of 2010. Thanks to the rise of social media, web-based email is on a decline, especially among your younger generation. So nobody's sending mail anymore. Everybody's socializing on their phones. They're socializing on their Facebook, on their Twitter. There's a good chance if your company's there with the proper service pages, you'll be seen. Now, how local ads combined with local organic results can boost traffic. Okay, this is very important. This is our bread and butter. Using both local ads and organic listings together will not only bring traffic, but ultimately lower your click-through ratio so you can allocate your advertising budget somewhere else. Now, you get 50% more organic clicks by placing an ad. So if you already have an organic presence, 50% more clicks on the organic by just placing that ad. You can reduce the cost of your paid campaign by increasing your organic results. So if you have that pay-per-click visibility already, you're on the top of the page, you're happy. Put a keyword that's there organically. Get it there to the first page. Trust when paired. When companies see you twice on the page, there's a good chance that they'll call you. Now, here is an example. Google ran a test for about 390 businesses. I'll get back to that. Now, here are the numbers. Now, let's just say you have those two positions on the first page. You have your pay-per-click and you have your organic solution, okay? You have your organic keyword there. 96% of the time, if you have your organic keyword at the bottom of the page, 96% of the time the clicks are going to go to the pay-per-click. 96%. So you're saving yourself 4% here. If you have the two ads in position 2 and 4, you have your pay-per-click ad, you have your organic position in the middle of the page, 82% will go to the pay-per-click. So you're saving money by having that organic in the middle of the page. Now, if you have your listing on the top with your pay-per-click ad, 50% of the advertising budget you were using on pay-per-click will go to the organic. So you have the same amount of clicks, but your budget just dropped 50%. So you could basically take that money and allocate it to somewhere else where it's needed. Okay? Now, this is the question. How many people don't have this? 66% of the customers or businesses don't have this going for them. So that's a good chance for a company to take your pay-per-click ads, your organic results, put them together, get a turnkey solution going. This works for many, many customers, and it's great.
Hey, Patrick?
Yeah.
May I ask you to go back 2 slides?
Yeah.
Because it was really good. One more back.
Sure.
No, I'm sorry. Forward 2. The one with the bar charts.
The bar charts, right here.
Okay.
There you go.
Could you walk up to the screen and walk us through some of that data? Because there's really good data on that screen.
This is great data. Okay, I'll say it one more time. Okay, let's say you have 2 positions. Now you're looking for an SEO company, someone to take care of your pay-per-click and someone to take care of your organic results together. Okay, if you have both positions on the first page, you have one position on the top of your PPC campaign, and you have the other position at the bottom of page 1. 96% of the time, you're going to get clicks to your pay-per-click. Okay, so you're saving yourself already 4% of the clicks going to your organic.
Just if you're on the first page.
Just if you're on the first page, okay? If you have your organic position in the middle of the page, 82% of the clicks will go to the pay-per-click, and you just saved yourself 14% just to have it in the middle of the page with that keyword. If you have it at the top position organic, top position pay-per-click, 50% you're saving on your advertising budget for your pay-per-click. And we all know how much it costs. So you're getting the same amount of traffic, you're lowering your cost per click, and at the same time, remember, you're having 2 positions on the first page, so your budget will increase. You will get more traffic to the website by showing twice.